Hi, we're live. Hi everyone, welcome. Hopefully I'm live on the correct YouTube link this time. Welcome everyone, welcome to Sunday. Yes, the live link is correct, it seems. So, hi and welcome to Friday. What did I say? Did I say Sunday? Friday, it's Friday. Friday night live. Friday night live streaming, yes. Welcome everyone. My name is Xanthias and I do websites, WordPress and everything between and Elementor a lot. Hi Rose. Today I'm gonna talk about, as the title said, I hope it's the correct title, why I want you to build your own website. And this is pretty much a follow-up from the video that I uploaded on Monday, was it? Where I am showing you how you can build your website if you want to build a website today, how to do it. Different ways, different options. Some might take literally 5 to 10 minutes, other might take a couple of hours. But in order to build a website, maybe not completely ready, but to have an online space, it could be a matter of you can do it within the same day. So let me just show you the video that I'm talking about. Yes, I'm going to self-promote. Where is it? How to build a website in a few minutes. I'm just gonna have it here, and let me just share my screen a bit. And where is my screen? And I have to, now you see a black thing. No, I'm gonna find, yes. So this is my, look at me there. How to build a website in a few minutes. I have answers and a few alternatives. And in this video, I go pretty much through the process of of different platforms. I am a WordPress and Elementor fan girl. And of course, this is always going to be my number one choice. But I explain you how to do it by using Squarespace or Wix or WordPress.com even. And I'm just going to discuss a bit more and analyze why I did that video and why I want you to do that. And today I have notes, people. I have notes, yes. So I'm organized. So we're going to go through my notes. So there are many people that are against everything else but WordPress, the self-hosted, for a professional website. Like if you want to have a professional website, especially if you are a blogger, I talk a lot about bloggers and blogging. I am trying to blog a bit myself. I'm not making any money from blogging, but there are many people that they want to start into affiliate marketing and start their own blog and writing into their niche. I'm saying it niche, but there are others that are saying it niche, depending on where you are from like the US, but I'm just a European person that listening how the majority or the ones that I'm YouTubers that I'm listening to say, they say niche, and it's easier for me to say. So yeah, depending what is your subject, your niche, what you want to write about or blog about, or if you want to build a website for your business, WordPress is always my number one choice, and it is the number one choice of many professionals, bloggers, writers, people that are building websites, developers, because of its flexibility. You have a big flexibility. You can increase your website or expand it. I mean, you can start from somewhere here and you can build it up and you can add stuff and you can expand it. You can make it a web shop and everything, which of course, you can do it with the other platforms, but for the most part with WordPress, well, you can do many things for free besides the hosting. You in whatever case, in whatever platform, in any platform, if you want to build a nice professional website with your own domain name, you will need to buy some sort of hosting. So think more or less like $100 or euros, wherever you are, a year you will need to pay them. Yes, there are free hostings, free hosting. You can search for free hosting and you can find something, but still your domain name, you will need a domain name. At least you will have to pay $20 or $15 or maybe a bit more depending what kind of name you want to purchase. You will need to make an investment. So that you cannot get away with that. You will have to do it regardless the platform. Now the other platforms, Wix, I haven't used it that much. I have just tested online live here with you guys. I have used Squarespace. Of course you can have a web shop there as well, but there are limitations, and of course you have to pay more in your subscription plan, in your yearly hosting subscription plan package to unlock this function. But for the most part, WordPress is self-hosted. You can just install its own e-commerce plugin, which is called WooCommerce, and you can start selling directly, like in its most basic form, but it is a very advanced basic form. I mean, unless you want to have, recently I have been working on a project on a website with memberships, like you buy something and it's like a video, you buy content, you purchase a content that is hidden behind a membership wall, and that was a bit extra. Like, I don't know if there is some open source or free plugin, but the owner of the site has to purchase this. So, but still the price tag is not as big as in other platforms, but okay, depending. But in general, you can build a high functionable website for free. That's why I prefer it. I use Elementor. Elementor has a pro version that you have to pay yearly, but they also have a free version that you can try it and see if it's for you. But in any case, there are so many different platforms, and on this video that I have created, I should put a link in the description after this live is done edited, or put like a link here on top, like a card, and in the, what was I saying? I forgot what I was about to say. Yes, I go through the most common platforms and I explain to you how you can go in and create an account on WordPress.com. What was that? Did you hear that? I heard something. Did you also hear it? Tell me if you heard it. Yes, how to make an account and pay for your subscription, and pay for a plan and start building your site. All of them have some sort of page building function. Either is WordPress.com or Wix or Squarespace. Even Webflow. Did I mention that? But Webflow is more of a developing platform, but still you can use a ready-made template and you can just put it and just change the text. So it's a matter of having an account or purchasing a package, a hosting package or subscription, and have a website ready within the day. Of course it takes work, it might take more days, but you will have your online space to build it as you wish. It will take a few days depending what you want, to write your own text and upload maybe your own images and and build it. But a website, keep that in mind, a website is never done, it's never finished, because think of it as a living, yeah, well, I don't know if I can say it, a living mechanism, organism. It's not anything alive in that sense, but it's living, it is working constantly, and it's yours that you can expand and grow and develop further. So, it's not something that will end ever. I mean, I guess, okay, depending what you want. If you want just a presentational website, 3 pages, intro, welcome, this is what we offer, another page about us, maybe, and contact us. Okay, yes, but still you might need to update it, like every single like new information you want to add up. It's something that consider it an upgrade or an update or some sort of development, not necessarily coding development, but development. So all of those platforms will help you create a website, and I do encourage you to do that. What have I written here? Yes, why I want you to build your own website now. Why I want you to do that. Now we're going to the main point. The reason why I want you to do that is because it will, if you have no understanding, or if you have no idea, if you have no technical background, you will learn a skill, you will learn something. You will, if you come with no technical background, it will take some time to learn. I mean, some of those platforms might click better with your brain. I suggest, if you have no background experience, try them all of them. They will give you, even Squarespace, it has 14 days of a trial, like you can go in and try it. And you can go to Wix and make an account for free to try it. Excuse me, I'm having some water also. Cheers. This is just water. It is just water, bubbly water, or sparkling water, as it's more probably said. So I want you to do that to learn what it takes to make that. Why? Because you will learn the skill, you will learn something new, and that's always fun. It could be frustrating also, but you will learn a few things. Like, okay, I need to add the logo. You will think as a designer in a way, like, okay, I need a logo, I need to fix my navigation here, I need to add a tagline, and you might know those things, but knowing in theory and putting them to practice, it's a different thing. So it's good to learn the process, because it is, after all, your business. If it's like, if you want to build a website for your blogging or for your small business, because if you are a big company, big corporation, I presume you have either an in-house marketing something department that either they have the know-how to do it in-house, or you will hire probably an agency to do it for you. So we're not talking about you guys. We're talking about, the small ones that you have a limited budget and you want to build a website so that customers can find you, or if you want to start blogging. This is something I want to do more. I get into it periodically. I have been blogging. I will show you also my blog. If you want to visit it, go ahead. I will share it in a minute. Because blogging can be fun. And if you want to monetize it, it is easier with WordPress.com. And I think, I'm not sure if all of those platforms, make sure to read all the details if you want to purchase either Squarespace or WordPress.com or Wix. For WordPress.com, I think you have to pay, choose one of their plans, like even the basic, like not the completely free, because the completely free will have its own advertisements, and you will have a domain name, something.wordpress.com. Similarly with Wix. I'm not sure, I have talked about it in a previous video. Check in which tier you can unlock the monetization, but you can do that. And in Squarespace, you can do that. I read, I don't know how long ago, if it's still valid, is that yes, you can have affiliate links in your text, in your content, but it wasn't accepting banners, like, the code that is generated. But I think they must have fixed it and updated it now. But in any case, so you will learn something. You will learn which platform suits you better. I suggest, if you have no experience, just try them all. It might not be like, take a Saturday off if you don't have family and kids, because if you have a family, kids, or you have a busy schedule, it might be hard to dedicate a whole day. But if you have the possibility, to take a Saturday, if you're working, take one day, get lots of coffee and just browse through all those platforms. Alternatively, if you have a busy schedule, take a few days, like, okay, today I'm gonna try Wix, and dedicate 30 minutes to just go in and see if it's something you like after the kids have slept, or after you have finished your busy, crazy work schedule for the day. Because if you want to build the website yourself, you will need to dedicate some time. That is the trade-off if you want to do it yourself. Which I find it cool. It is good. It's good. I encourage that. So yes, if you have a busy schedule, take a few days, and today 30 minutes, okay, I'm gonna do Wix. Tomorrow I'm gonna try Squarespace. The day after, I'm gonna try WordPress.com. The next day, WordPress.com and WordPress.org, it's pretty much the same, because it's the same software, the same platform. The interface of the dashboard might be slightly different, but the logic is the same. And go to YouTube, see some tutorials, and see what better connects with you and your brain and your understanding. Because in the end of the day, it's not the platforms. Well, I don't like Wix personally, other people love Wix. It's a personal also, taste. So, try and see what works best for you. I recommend Squarespace because it is easy to use. I'm not sponsored. And they have very nice templates. And it is mobile adjusted on the box. You say that, yes, by default, it is very easy to work with. And WordPress, of course, it is mobile friendly as well. Sometimes with a self-hosted, you might need to do some adjustments, like depending the theme you choose. It has a bit more steps because it is so highly customizable. Yes, you can highly customize it. You might need to think a couple of more extra things. So yes, so you will learn how to do that. Another reason why I want you to do that by yourself, like how to have a website, to build your own website, is because you will have a better understanding. You will have a better discussion with a developer if needed in the future, that you need to hire someone to do something. You will learn the elements of the website. You will you will learn some terminology, maybe jargon. Okay, this is the logo, this is the image, this is the alt text. Or, why would you want to? Maybe, you will learn the titles. What else is it? Banners, headers, footer, navigation, you will learn some terminology. And if you want to hire someone, it will make the communication better. Or, not only that, if you want to search for something, from the beginning, it might take some time, but once you work with that, you will learn how to search better. So it will help you. WordPress has a great community. So if you need help, at least with WordPress, both .com and the self-hosted.org, but you need to specify in your search if you're searching for the .com version or the self-hosted.org version. So the more you try to build your own website, the more things you will learn, and the more easier it will be for you to search for support. Yes. Also, yes, you will be educated. You will educate yourself, and you will understand what it really takes to make a website. And what I mean by that is that besides the simple parts that you are going to learn, that you need to have a logo, you need to have a header, you need to have that, and you can find, of course, help online and resources and stuff like that. And you can use Canva. If you want to do everything by yourself, you can use Canva, or you can go to Fiverr to find someone that can do something for you for a very affordable price. If you find someone that will do something for a Fiverr, like $5 or $10 or $20, don't have so many high expectations. They are great, talented designers that they will do great logos for a low price. Yeah, but keep that in mind. It might not be exactly the same quality as if you hire a graphic designer that, outside of Fiverr, that they have a business. They might charge $200 or $500 for a logo, but it will be, hopefully, like most of the time, they're good people, good designers. Usually the ones that charge that much, they know their craft. But okay, I'm not a designer, I don't know. But, there are alternatives. Yes, so in the end, it will help you understand what it really takes to build a website. For some people, it might be easy, but for others, you might realize, that is not as easy as I thought it would be, even though you really, really want to do it. And it has happened to me. I know how to build websites. I have done it many times with different types of tools, but sometimes oh my God, I don't even, it's normal. It takes effort, even if it's something that you think is as simple as, having like a button there that you click and it does something. Creating that bloody button might be a big pain to create it. So yeah, you will see what it really takes. And at this point, because I have my notes and I have my structure for today, I'm going to share my screen and we're going to go take a look at my website. Yes. And yes, hi people, hi everyone. So let's see, I'm gonna share my screen. So that is my own website and I have my blog here. I encourage you to go visit the link, and here I have written also blog posts about this, like which website builder platform is the best and which one should you choose. So I have made some comparisons here. It's Squarespace, WordPress.com, Blogger, the self-hosted, what is Wix. You can just go and take a read there and take notes. I also have done here Squarespace and versus WordPress.org, my honest opinion, because I recently built a website with Squarespace and was very happy with the process. So for beginners, for people that they don't have time and you don't want to worry about updates, you need to have a portfolio. I made a portfolio and it took me 15 minutes. Maybe it will take an hour for you or 2 hours. I mean, because, I have the experience, of course, and I can do it. I have the understanding of how those platforms, the principle is pretty much the same. So I encourage you to go to my website, which is Access Designs, where I have my this /blog. Yes, go to my blog, and I have articles also. I have also a lot of my videos, but how to start blogging. Go take a look, and if you have a certain subject that you would need help, let me know also in the comments as well. Yeah. So yes, I have some nice blog posts also if you're interested how to start. Let me find it. I have to dedicate also a live for that, for WordPress and web shop, for basic on-page SEO tips for your new blog or business website. And those things, they can apply not only to WordPress, but when you start making your own website, SEO is kind of a big deal, important. Let's see. Here I have written what makes a website a good one. Are you curious? I am. Where is it? I want to find it. I have written, and then I have transferred my blog posts back here. How to use Canva? No. How to boost? How to? There we are. Yes. So you want to start an online business, a how-to guide 2019. I wrote this part 2 in 2019, but it is, this site cannot be reached. Let's see if the link, there is a part 2 and a part 1, which I don't think I have updated it. This is part 1. I have to fix that link on the text. It's still valid even today. So I'm gonna put this on the description. I'm gonna go on the description. I thought I was sharing my screen. Come on, guys, tell me that I'm not sharing my screen. This is how you want to start an online business, a how-to guide. So starting an online business, I go through the process, and not just only for a website, but it can apply to businesses in general. And it's not like I'm a millionaire mogul or anything, but I have worked for many, many, many years in the family business years ago. I have had my own freelancing. I was a freelancer years ago. So I had my own firm for a few years. So I know the good things and the bad things, successes, failures. Yeah. Luckily, I have always been on the plus side, never red numbers, never on the minus. So I have that bragging right. Yes. So I have also a free business plan template here. I mean, I'm giving everything for free. How did I do that? And it's just, let me see. I think you don't even, the link is broken here. We can just fix it now. Here. Okay. Here is a very nice list. What are you going to be selling? Is it a physical product or a service? If it's a physical product, how will you be accepting payments? Well, that also goes for services as well. But, you know, it's those things that you need to know before you're building a website. If you want to build an e-shop, an e-commerce, will you have a business account? Will you be using PayPal or like a bank account or something else? And I mean, it doesn't really matter, or it matters. You need to choose something and you need to set it up, create an account, you know, those things. It's just technicalities. Which platform do you want to use? WordPress, Shopify, Magento? I haven't used Shopify. I have tried Magento a while ago, but you know, there are e-shop platforms. Then do you have the technical skills to build it yourself, or do you need to hire someone? This goes for the budgeting. Are you going to be shipping products within your country or abroad? Things that you need to consider, even though we're talking about a site, you need to consider, okay, how am I going to ship or deliver, you know, my products? Do you need to calculate costs on your website for each product? How about packaging? Is it enough with regular envelopes, or you need to consider something else? I'm gonna dedicate another live stream or a video or something. If you have questions, guys, please let me know, guys and girls. Let me know in the comments. If you're watching the replay, also write #replay so that I know who is watching. How many are you watching live? Well, I see the people that you're watching live, and how many are watching on the replay. But I'm gonna go now into the description of this today live, and I'm gonna add this link now here on the edit in the description. I'm opening the description. So this is my how to start an online business guide. This is the link in my description, and from there, of course, you can access also the rest of the blog. And I do encourage you to go through that, because it will help you understand what it really takes. That is the point, what it really takes to make a website, especially if you want it, to be business oriented. Now, let me continue now. What type of, if you don't want to build a web shop, continue what else can you build or for your business. I mean, maybe it's not as dramatic as I present it to be. If we are talking about a simple page, you know, I have nothing against, and I do encourage you to make yourself, if you just want a 3-page, let's say, website, which it could be something like, let me show you what I built for on Squarespace. I like to promote that website. I'm happy with it. It's simple, it's elegant. So he's a photographer, and let me show you also. There it is. So he's a photographer, and he just wanted Jonas. He wanted a portfolio, and here he can upload his work, his images. So what he wanted is just a homepage, which here it doesn't have to be a portfolio like this. It could be something, welcome to our website, or welcome to blah blah blah, name of the business, or you know, a few words. We are doing that and that and that. And then you can have another page. This is a sort about me page. It's in Swedish, and he says a few things here, and a link to contact page, and just a contact page where you can get in contact. So this is something that can work if you are into something simple, you know, 3 pages. You can easily do it with whatever platform. Easily, okay, relatively speaking, but it is doable. And yeah, I do encourage you to do that. And if you want to hire someone, try and build it, because you will learn a few things, and then you can communicate better what you need to do. Me, yes. It's just water, Grimskull. Hi. I'm talking about why I want you, and she's drinking water. Yes, I am. How you, plural, you people, how I want you to build your own website. It's not a problem for you, Grimskull, but I'm talking about if someone has no background, technical background, It is Friday, yes. It's just what I had some wine before offline, and I will continue later on. I'm encouraging people to build their own website, to learn what it takes to make a website. Whether that it's a simple one, to educate themselves, to get, it's a nice skill to know, to have a better communication, to be able to communicate better in case they want to hire someone to help them with their website, learn what it takes, but also really learn what it takes and maybe realize, it's not that easy. It's not something that I can put together as easily if it's something advanced. So you will appreciate, because I see there are many from the customer point of view that they say, why does it cost so much to have a website? It's just a few things that you can just click a button. And no, now I'm getting a bit, because we should celebrate. Yes. If we're talking about what we should celebrate for the yesterday celebration, yes. I had wine. Where is my wine? Where is my... I had whiskey behind me, a bottle of whiskey. Not that I'm drinking that often. It was more of a decor item, but it had alcohol inside. But I don't have it in my room anymore here in my office. It's in the other room. So I'm gonna celebrate. Cheers with water. It is sparkling water. I'm going clean today. I don't know why. Yes. So I'm encouraging people to learn what it takes to build their own website, because you will either succeed doing it by yourself, which is amazing, great, or you will understand that, okay, it takes effort. And for a simple presentation website, just to present who we are, what we're doing, and contact us, because you need to have an online presence, but that's all you need from your website. You can do it yourself. But if you're thinking that you want to build a website, or if you do want to build a website to generate sales, to generate leads, then you will realize that, okay, it takes strategic thinking, structure, marketing knowledge, and it's not only about putting a simple website to get a simple nice design together, like I am not this me and my website. I'm making Grimskull cringing because he's a great graphic designer, and he has helped me a lot trying to make it prettier. And I have started to build my website from simple, and I'm trying to expand it. And whenever I want to show something, I want to think, and I'm failing, it's not like I'm doing it in the perfect way. You will see that it's a lot of trial and error. But depending the size of your company, if you have a big company, you have certain goals, then you will know, if you start to put something together yourself, like build a website, you will realize what it takes, and then you will have a better communication discussion with a developer, with a freelancer, with an agency. So it's good to try it yourself, because then you will appreciate the thought behind it, because there are people, especially for big websites, that they have workshops, they sit together, they do strategy meetings, and they say, okay, what do we want to achieve? They start nowhere close to websites or to a browser or to a screen. They start on a board probably, and with strategy thinking, what do we want to achieve? They write their goals. Okay, to do that, what do we want to do? How will our website help us to do that? What do we need to build? Right? Stuff like that. And it takes effort, and there are people that are charging money to consult like that. Good. And of course they charge money because it takes a lot of thinking and a lot of understanding, and to give advice, to understand what the company needs. But now I'm talking about big ones. But even if it's a small B2B, you're a small family business, it's good to know those things, because you will probably reach the point where you will need a professional at some point, and you need to understand what it takes. And also, it's good, you might hire someone for some hard technical details to do them, but if you have started to learn yourself, then you can after you have hired the person to do some things for you, to build it, then you can continue running it and maintaining it. And maybe you will not need to hire someone constantly. You can do some things yourself, Usually that's the case. You hire someone that can build the website for you, usually WordPress or other platforms. You are in agreement what sections you want on your website, what pages and so on, the text and everything. And then the project is done. You pay what you should be paying, a fair price of course, to the developer, and then you can just go in and update as in write new text. Here I have my blog, but usually the blog can be news section, or write new information about your product, add a new product, or change a bit our history about us, contact, stuff like that. You can do it yourself. What else? I made notes today, Grimskull. See, I'm going through my notes, and I hope it is giving you value, guys. Let me know in the comments, in the replay, or if you're watching live, if you have questions, if it makes sense. Does it make sense? Right, yes, it makes sense. So that I can continue like that. And yes, also Grimskull, I don't know if you're still watching, I simplified a bit my frame, if you have noticed, not because I didn't like it. It was great. It is great, but I'm not sure if I should continue using those graphics, or if there are going to be new ones, in the future, the logos and the badges. So I said maybe I'd take them away and then do them later on again, update them if needed, right? So I did this, and that is me here. So I just left my yes, we will take them off for now. So I took them off. I just left myself, myself, and this is still valid. But you see, because something is missing from the other side, well, I can have it empty from the other side, right, without the logo, because this one here this feels a bit empty. You're talking about the Creators Guild stuff of my stuff. Yes, that is what I'm talking about. Oh, I'll leave it up. I will fix it. Oh my god. Yeah, I mean, okay, I will. Don't you think it because okay, this I don't share it anymore, but this one, thumbs up, subscribe. I updated it with thumbs up and subscribe. I took away the hit the like, because that was for the Facebook, which of course you can hit the like. I can just leave it. I'm gonna put it back. Yes, sorry Grimskull. Okay, I'm gonna leave it like this now. So yes, I have 2 more segments in my structure today. Oh my god, I mean, I'm on a roll. It's good when you're it is good, people, when you are structured. If you want to do live streaming or content of whatever, it's good to be a bit, and by structure I mean like having a few notes here. It's not like I have everything scripted, because 99% of the times that I'm going live, I have no script, not even notes, nothing. And okay, I can manage. I mean, if you have a subject that you want to talk about, of course, and the subject, of course you can talk about it, it's fine. But today I had thoughts, I had opinions. So let me take a minute now to thank my sponsor. Which the sponsor, there's no sponsor, it's me. I'm sponsoring myself. I want to say that I have a Buy Me a Coffee, which I think, Grimskull, you have made also a banner for me somewhere, somehow, but I don't have it. I don't know where it is, but that's okay. Wait, should I just try and find it? Excuse me, guys. I have a Buy Me a Coffee, which... where is the Buy Me a Coffee? That is not it, because that is... I'm gone. Where it is? Where is it? Where is it? Well, Buy Me a Coffee. I'm gonna show you on the browser. Yes, I'm gonna do it the old school way. So here we are. Buy me a coffee. And if you go to buy me a coffee, Iraku, which is there, and I have the link in the description. This is my buy me a coffee. You can support. Okay, it's still there. Oh my god, leave it up. Okay, yes. So if you want to support this channel, you can just go here and support, and you buy me a coffee, and then you have some extra material which is logged here. I have some extra vlogs that they are visible only to my supporters there on Buy Me a Coffee. So if you want to see more behind the scenes, more of me, talking about stuff and related to live streaming, to business websites and stuff like that, some extra behind the scenes, you can go to Buy Me a Coffee at /xciraku, link in the description. Yes, so that is me sponsoring myself. Yes, hi, I'm here again. And now I'm gonna go to the last segment of running your own website and why I want you to do that and things to keep in mind. And so if you want to do your own website, which I highly encourage you to do it, WordPress, which is my favorite platform, or I have a great experience also in this platform. I think Squarespace, it has grown on me and I really enjoyed it. I like it because I'm thinking a lot of the people that they don't want to mess so much with updates, because WordPress, you need to update it. WordPress itself has its own updates. The platform itself has its own updates, but of course you're using plugins and they need to be updated. The reason is either because they discover, the developers of its plugin, the creators, they discover small bugs or small things that they need to be fixed, or add a new feature or something. But also it's security, for security reasons. There's always some security holes somewhere that the malicious people out there, or bots, whatever, they always try to attack and hack, and so that's why updates are important. And if you have a WordPress, the self-hosted website, install WordFence. It is a free plugin. It has a premium version, but it's a free plugin that it gives you a basic protection. Well, it's a solid protection, even the free version. And you get also subscribe to the newsletters, because you get updates about security issues. It informs you about plugins that have security issues, that they have found some that they had some malicious attacks, and it informs you about stuff like that you need to just go to your website now and update it, install any patches. So it's good to have a protected and secure, as much as possible, website. Of course, a lot of the security has to do with what kind of hosting you choose, so try to go for something known, respectable. SiteGround, Bluehost. I have an affiliate link also for SiteGround if you want to purchase that. It's also in the description, but you don't have to go for that. Personally, what I liked, I have used it in the past in someone else's hosting, but I was involved in a project, Kinsta, and I'm not affiliated with them. I wish I was. Please sponsor me, Kinsta. Like, you are the best. It is a premium hosting, but it's like, you install WordFence and it gives you a summary. You can have a daily update on your inbox, email, or weekly. It tells you how many hacking attacks have been done on your website, bots trying to break through your login and hack it. Kinsta, and George has been explaining me a lot of how it works. George, you see him, he is always helping and participating here in the live stream. He's a great developer, WordPress and TV. So Kinsta, they do a great job stopping that, like, before it reaches your website, in a way. Like, they have great security. It's a fast hosting. It is premium. It is a bit pricey. I mean, it starts way higher than the rest. but it is, oh my god, so good. So if you have the budget, if you do have the budget, go for Kinsta. They don't offer domain names though. You will have to have domain name for someone else. So yeah, that's that. But it is an amazing hosting provider. If I could afford it for my own website, I would go there. But it's premium. It makes sense for bigger websites, for corporations, or bigger business companies that have some big web shops, a solid big website that you don't want any downtime at all. Yes. And great support. The support is amazing. I was very positive, but positive things about Kinsta. So yeah, keep in mind that updates very important. It's a very important part of the website, and it is something that you don't have to worry about with the other platforms besides the self-hosted WordPress. So keep that in mind as well. Wix, Squarespace, WordPress.com, they do of course update. Webflow even, of course they do their updates, but they do them behind the scenes, and you as their end user of using the platform, you don't get to see any of those things. You don't have to go in and do updates. If you run your own website with WordPress, the self-hosted, you need to maintain it yourself. That is the catch, but I don't call it a catch. I mean, if you're working on your website on a daily basis, I mean, if you're blogging often, if you want to be a blogger or a writer, it's not a problem because you do log in on your website every day almost, so you do your updates. It's not an extra thing. But if it's someone that you want to update it once a month or once every 3 months, or you don't have a need of updating from a content and text and news point of view on your website, maybe Squarespace might be better for you. Try and see what works best for you. Yes, so that's it for today. I managed to finish all my points without getting too much distracted, and yes, I hope I helped you. I hope I encouraged you to build your own website. If you do that, please let me know in the comments and share the link with us. Of course, I want to support you and show your work. Do you have questions also? If I have the answer, of course, I will be happy to share it with you. So with that, it is 18 minutes past 10 p.m. here in Sweden. It is night, it is bedtime. Tomorrow I'm going to have to wake up early. I have a small son. Of course I wake up early in the morning, or of course he wakes me up early in the morning, but we're gonna go out. It's going to be a good day, so we're gonna be out in local. We have a nice national park here, and we're going to meet with a friend of his, another mom and her son. They go together to the same school, and hang out and let the kids, have fun. So we do that in the morning. Okay, not 7 a.m. in the morning, but I'm not a morning person. But 10 is okay, reasonable. It's a good time, right? Yeah. So yes, stay tuned. I'm gonna do a little pre-teaser, Grimskull, if you're still watching, I don't know. Stay tuned for the things that me and Grimskull are preparing behind the scenes. We have stuff coming soon, so that is happening also. Thank you so much for joining me today and participating, and thank you for watching the replay as well. Make sure to ignore the gap here. Ignore it. Where is it? Ignore this gap here. So hit the thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already, like this video, and have a great weekend, everyone. And I will see you around on the interwebs. Bye bye.